Welcome back, welcome back. Oh boy, it's hot. It's hot. Whew. I don't think it was this hot in August. I mean, it was, but not like this. I'm like, wow. I hope you guys being safe out there. Drink some water, you know what I mean? Stay in the house. Because this shit is reckless, bro. Anyway, I came on here real quick because I made a video just recently, and I was talking about Division 2, right? And how another video that I did connected to the video game. And this is like weird, but it ain't weird. It's not the first time it happened. So, I made the video already. And I put both videos next to each other so people can see a fictional story and a real story. Now, I may be tired. I may be forgetful. But I know when I do something, you know what I mean? So I guess whoever has access to my phone doesn't like that video. And then, right, I did this video maybe like 2 days, 3 days ago. And it was crazy. I need a Dutch. It was crazy. Give me a Dutch. The one that's $1. Oh. So finally, get the fuck out the store. Jesus Christ, yo. You ever go to the store and have to fucking wait 5 minutes to buy water and a fucking Dutch? Anyway, I made the motherfucking video. I put the shit together. Division 2, like I explained, sound of horns, man. In Division 2, if you don't actually go look for this story, you can completely miss the story because there's so many sideline stories, and the game is based off you actually walking around a big fucking town the size of Washington, D.C. and New York, because that's where it fucking takes place. Now, you get these things called holotapes or whatever. They're basically messages from certain people, like me doing this on his phone, and then somebody finds my phone, and then they go, let me go check his files, and then they find messages, right? So, this one rich area, when the fucking, when the sickness happened, right? The rich areas wanted a solution for their problem. So, you know where that leads to. And a guy supposedly was connected to people, and they came up with a solution for the problem. And the one girl I'm talking about, not a super smart person, just a person with common sense, and says, wait up, this shit ain't been tested. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Like, you talking crazy right now. Alright? So, Guy doesn't like that. So he accuses her of being sick and banishes her from the town. Long story short, she was right and he was wrong, and everybody in the town went bye-bye. Now, the video I connect that to was a video that I played a while ago on Wormwood TV. And I was just doing that because of the train crash in Pennsylvania and shit, right? But I was so focused on the train crash, I didn't really pay attention to the story that he told in the middle of the thing. And I watched my video again, and I actually paid attention to it. So when I heard the exact video game story, and he said that it was real life, it really happened. Except there was no girl. And it happened. Then I finished the video. I do what I normally do all the time and just go to stop the video. I stop the video and then it's gone. Video,
we'll be looking at creepy and scary TikToks
it's just
that you
gone.
should not watch before bed.
Right? So that right there scared the shit out of me. And I said, I guess I'm not supposed to put this out, or maybe it's the Lord. Maybe the Lord don't want me to do it, right? Because, I don't know. But then I also think of, oh yeah, you've been getting hacked since this shit got real. You wasn't getting hacked when you were sitting there, looking like a dirty ass nigga talking about your life and the Bible and shit. As soon as these people started attacking me and I started exposing real shit and said, I guess I got these low-level Super Saiyans wanting to fuck with me. So now I'm just going to expose them and everything I ever I'm going to expose everything now because I'm over here just trying to teach the game on how to survive through y'all shit. I ain't want to expose nobody. Why? Because I can't stop you motherfuckers. Thus says the Lord. And thus says my brain watching this shit happen all these years. And so it's like, ain't nobody trying to stop y'all. Nobody can stop you. You're going to do what you want to do. And my father's going to have his way with you. And yous know this shit. And that's it. It's either that or all these books is wrong and yous have ultimate power and yous are going to do whatever the fuck you want. Nobody can stop you. You see how no one can stop you guys regardless? Because we need the Lord to stop you, so we can't stop you. And, if the Lord's not real, we can't stop you. So leave me the fuck alone.
Yo, in today's video, we'll be looking at
then I wake up
and
this
woke
morning
TikToks
and
that
I hear
shatter
this.
Your reality. And some of these videos are pretty special. These videos were sent in.
And I don't like this shit.
And I think that's doable in well under 20 years.
In the video game, when they sprayed the people down, they called it dc62. Keep that in your fucking mind as you watch this.
Why? Well, there's only a few diseases that account for the vast majority of those deaths. Diarrhea, pneumonia, and malaria. And so that brings us to the first problem that I'll raise this morning, which is how do we stop a disease, a deadly disease, that's spread by mosquitoes? People didn't know what caused it until the early 1900s when a British military man figured out that it was mosquitoes. So it was everywhere. And two tools helped bring the death rate down. One was killing the mosquitoes with DDT. But malaria, even the million deaths a year caused by malaria, greatly understate its impact. Over 200 million people at any one time are suffering from it. Means that you can't get the economies in these areas going because it holds things back so much. Now, malaria is, of course, transmitted by mosquitoes. I brought some here. so you could experience this. We'll let those roam around the auditorium a little bit. There. There's no reason only poor people should have the experience.
There's no reason only poor people should have the experience.
So he's sitting there promoting DDT to a bunch of rich people and says, don't worry about it, we're going to give it to the poor people next.
And when you use indoor spraying with DDT, and those nets, you can cut deaths by over 50%. And that's happened now in a number of countries. It's great to see. But we have to be careful because malaria, the parasite evolves and the mosquito evolves. So every tool that we've ever had in the past has eventually become ineffective. And so you end up with two choices. If you go into a country with the right tools in the right way and you do it vigorously, you can actually get a local eradication. And that's where we saw the malaria map shrinking. Or if you go in kind of half-heartedly, for a period of time you'll reduce the disease burden, but eventually those tools will become ineffective and the death rate will soar back up again. And the world has gone through this, where it paid attention and then didn't pay attention. Now we're on the upswing. There's new drug discovery going on. Our foundation is backed a vaccine that's going into phase 3 trial that starts in a couple months. And that should save over 2/3 of lives if it's effective, And so we're going to have these new tools. But that alone doesn't give us the roadmap. Because the roadmap to get rid of this disease involves many things. And so as these elements come together, I'm quite optimistic that we will be able to eradicate malaria.
Dropping bombs. That's crazy. They're getting stung up. Wow.
AFRAM 2023, Baltimore, Juneteenth, Father's Day celebration, the things. And I don't know what level was unlocked. I don't know who unleashed what. Honey, 3 million gnats, literally 3 to 5 million gnats, came out of nowhere and started flying into people's mouths, ears, noses, throats, eyes, everywhere. It was stuck on people's eyelashes. It was in their wigs, in their hair. It was everywhere. I know New York had a plague of bees a couple of weeks ago, and honey, this must be the plague of gnats in Baltimore, Maryland. What is this, honey? What is this? As you can see, people are leaving. That is a surefire way to get the crowd out of there. And that's exactly what happened, y'all.
Now, for the ones that want to actually look for themselves, because they've already erased my video when I put it together. So I'm just going to put both in my community section, and you can judge for yourself. I don't want anybody to believe me. I never now want to be believed. That's what I've been trying to do my whole life. And the more I keep trying to get people to believe me, it seems like the more people don't. And now, the more I don't give a fuck, the more people pay attention. I have no idea what is to come. I'm just a man. But I believe in my father. I believe in myself. I believe in other people that think and show these things and allow me to use my brain and be like, alright, what's going on, man? You know? It's not like I don't have to watch somebody else's videos or learn from someone else to bring you guys this knowledge. This is why I'm not big on the leader thing. This is why I'm not big on the not trying to find the Most High. I don't know anything else that can stop this. And the book says it ain't gonna stop. The book says the bad guys win the battle. And then the Most High wins the war. So, I don't know. Let's fuck your head up a little bit. Did you know in the Roman era, kings were so jealous of each other? Because, you know, they got to play God. So they would change days and add on days. Get it? Did you know that before the world was the way it is, they went by a different time? They had different calendars. I say that to say this. Does anybody know what day it really is? Does anybody know what time it really is? Because last time I checked, we go by the time they tell us it is. We go by what the calendar says it is. But if you add on days and you take away days, and you know, that changes the reality of what time you're in. Get it? Go look it up if you think I'm fucking playing. This is why people can skip me with the knowing the future shit. See, my father said no one can. And these guys fucked around with the calendar. Get it? Don't you just get it? Alright. How come there's a BC and an AD? You get it? Before something and after. A yin and a yang. Get it? We did shit this way, and now we do shit that way. Do you get it? Now I don't know who that's gonna help. I know it doesn't me. That's been floating upstairs for years. Always pondering. How can you figure out what time it really is? Like, what's the real? What's the real? And how come nobody else fucking talks about these things? You didn't make it up. You didn't discover this. You just found it. Like, Everybody else finds all these other things and becomes interested. I've seen so many things. I hope everybody is safe. Get right with the Lord. And you know, I don't know. Really don't know what to say anymore. Because, like I said about the time thing, I don't know what day or time it is. I'm not good with calendars and mathematics and all that different stuff. Plus, you gotta know all the stories. You know what I mean? So you can go read about what day they changed and all that. I am not doing all that. I'm not built for that. I think this is why they do everything on their certain days and certain cycles. Like I always keep seeing people say, all these weird ass events and rituals that people supposedly carry out and back in music awards and all this other bullshit, they always do it on certain days, certain times. Everything has always been done on a certain day, on a certain time. Because men plan things. So, you know, that's just normal. To the wolves and the ninjas. Appreciate your time. Love your family. Maybe your last chance. Me, I'm gonna do what I always do. Live. And I'm gonna sound the horns. I'm gonna watch and just see. I'm gonna get my shit together, because Lord knows I gotta get my shit together. If I'm going out, trying to go out as clean as I can. So, I think I'm gonna change the direction of this now. Try to get more serious and mature. I watch my videos now. I like my new confidence, but I just, I don't know, irritated at myself at times. My ego. It's hard to tame. This is what love is for. Other people. Everyone else always sees into other people. You can always see with someone else their mistakes. That's why it's good to take heed. That's why I don't like when people say don't judge other people. Don't make fun of other people. Don't criticize them about judging them. But people, we need to judge each other. We need to keep each other on our toes. You don't think that's like a special ability? You don't think God made it like that? You could watch me and you can see 50,000 things you don't think is right, or see things that I probably ain't doing right? But then turn around, turn it off, live life, and won't be able to think or see anything that you're doing wrong. You don't think the Lord made it like that for a reason? What's everybody getting mad about now? If you judge them, if you tell them about their wrongs or what can make them better, they get mad right away. Oh, who the fuck are you to judge me? Only God can judge me, and only. Well, he kind of gave me the eyes to see and pay attention to your life and see the part of it where you may be making your mistakes. You know? I could be wrong, though. Anyway. That's very sad. This is a sad video for me, if you can't tell by my posture and my voice. Because I thought there was more time. See, I believe in the reality of two things. One, the Most High ain't playing around with the world. And he said he's going to do certain things, right? And then two, he also said they're going to try to copy me. They're trying to be like me. So, you know. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to try to fake being him. Now, how far that goes, I don't know. I'm learning every day, watching videos and seeing things that I missed for the last 5 years, and you know, while everything's going on. Because I was told not to watch TV and watch these things. I was told to get right with myself and try to fucking humble myself. Plus, I was hurt and sick, and you know. Doing this, getting ready to do this, because they took my old channel down. I was doing my channel while I was giving up. Anyway, all love, all praise to the Most High.